Hello, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Neither I or Joe has any idea what's going on.
We have bad short-term memory.
Yeah, I especially. Um, the screen, it doesn't help that the screen is black.
Yeah, right. I think we were okay, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong. Did we get a message from that girl that gave us a heart attack in the first part of
Yes,
the game?
yes, we did.
That's the last thing I
That's,
remember.
I think that was it. That was the last thing that we did.
Okay.
I don't remember it being a black screen though.
I think this was him possibly going to sleep afterwards, and then now he's waking up because it says, "So what's the plan for today anyway?"
Yeah, I'm awake. I'm
Okay.
waiting patiently in the hallway of the girls' dormitory just outside of Emmy and Rin's rooms. Emmy is apparently helping Rin with getting dressed. I suppose that makes perfect sense, as I have no idea how Rin would get dressed otherwise.
Picnic.
Picnic?
That's what I said.
I don't even see her. Where is she? Sounds pretty
She's
exciting.
helping Rin get dressed.
Right, but she's talking to me.
I'm assuming. I mean, it did say that you were outside the door waiting for them, so they're
Hmm.
probably just yelling. I know, right?
Rin chooses this moment to make an observation.
The sky seems threatening today.
Actually, I noticed that too on my way over. Despite did I'm sorry. Did he? Does he always say so and so is gonna say something like that?
No,
Like he's narrating something?
not usually.
That seemed very odd to me.
It seemed a little out of character, right?
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden he's narrating his life. I mean, he does narrate, but not like he knows what's going to happen already. It's more like in his head what's
Yeah.
going on, and not like he's not like aware of what's happened in the past. He's talking about things like the past,
Mm,
like they've already
Huh.
happened. At least that's what it seemed like to me. Is it not?
No, I think you're right. It's just a little bit odd. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here.
Oh well, just an observation. I'll continue on. Actually, I noticed that too on my way over. Despite the sunshine of the early morning, the afternoon seemed to have taken a turn for the gloomy. There's a heaviness to the air as well that usually heralds a rainstorm. I wonder if I should have brought my umbrella. She's got a point. Amy, you sure that you still want to risk getting caught in the rain? I didn't even know why I bothered asking. Amy pops out of Rin's room into the hallway looking shocked that I'd even suggest canceling our plans. She does look
Of
shocked.
course. What? The threat of rain supposed to stop me?
I can't help but grin at her belligerent response. It's almost like she's daring the rain to come. If Mother Nature were walking down the street, I think Emmy would probably start a fight with her, or at least challenge her to a race. In fact, Emmy seems almost aggressively cheerful today.
Aggressively cheerful.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Rin wanders out into the hallway looking for her usual self. Well, then, are we ready to go?
I'm ready.
Every time somebody says I'm ready, I think of SpongeBob.
Yep. SpongeBob has ruined that phrase for me forever.
I wish I could. I wish I could post that, like, in editing, but I'd get like a copyright strike for it.
Nickelodeon would copyright strike you immediately.
Yeah, so just picture it in your mind if you know what the hell I'm talking about. Rin nods and says a single word.
Basket.
Picnic basket? Beg pardon?
The basket in Emmy's room. You should carry it.
You should have said that instead of just basket. Emmy clasps a hand to her mouth, embarrassed.
Oh my gosh! I almost forgot all about it. Nice save, Rin.
Emmy darts into her room and emerges with what looks like a very well-stocked picnic basket. As she hands it over to me, I note that it feels heavy enough to be 1, 2. Good lord, how much food did she pack? More to the point, where'd she get the money for all of this? So are we set to head out?
Yep.
Ring gives another nod and we head out of the dormitory. Yeah, you know, I guess it's probably pretty obvious, but all of a sudden I just realized that all of the girls are like in groups of 2.
Yeah, I've actually never thought about that.
It's Rin and Emmy and uh, Misha and what's her name?
Shizune.
Shizune, and then there's Hanako and Lily.
Yeah, I've actually never thought about that before.
Oh, I didn't think of that before, but it's interesting the way they do that. I can't help but frown when I notice how gray the sky's gotten, and they complement each other so well too.
They usually do, yeah.
I can't help but frown when I notice how gray the sky's gotten in the 10 minutes I was inside. Still, Emmy does not seem concerned by such petty concerns as the color of the sky. She's positively skipping as we walk. Which reminds me, where are we going? This brings Emmy up short and she shoots me an embarrassed look.
You know, I hadn't really thought of that. What do you think, Hisao?
We don't know where we're going?
Jesus.
We're just skipping around aimlessly? And now all of a sudden what are we doing? Well, there's the spot where we ate during the festival, but it might be nice to leave the campus for a while. However, I'm not sure if there's any good places to do that in Kaon. Just as I'm about to open my mouth, Rin unexpectedly interjects with a suggestion.
There's a park in town near the art shop. Great idea, Rin. I totally forgot all about that place.
Crisis averted. How do you know how to get there, Rin? Rin shrugs.
It's pretty likely.
It's likely.
Good enough for me.
I prefer knowing for sure, but what the hell?
Okay, so she's never been there. She's just guessing.
Okay. That's why she's saying likely.
Yeah.
Lead on, Rin. The 3 of us quickly make our way off campus and take down the road into town. This basket's a bit heavy. I hope the park is close by, not closed. We pass the art supply store. Rin slowly slowing. Oh, okay. Slowing her pace slightly as we go by. I'll just take a minute to look at the new picture. Emmy notices Rin's change of pace and stops.
You want to go in, Rin?
Rin shrugs.
Nothing I need. Are you sure?
There's the slightest flutter of a smile on Rin's face, quickly replaced with her usual expression.
Life's uncertain, but on this at least, I'm pretty sure. Nice of you to offer. Well, it's not like I'm the one carrying the basket. But I'll bet Hisao wouldn't have minded anyway, right?
Oh, of course not. This is hardly a heavy load. I flex for the emphasis. Emmy stifles a snort of laughter by pointing to the park at which we've suddenly arrived. A snort of laughter.
Oh, I remember this place. I ran into you here that one time, didn't I, Rin?
Rin's eyebrow raises slightly.
Maybe. I'm unwilling to say for certain one way or the other. Memory's a tricky thing, you know?
We made it in one piece after all. The sun's
Are you
still
sure about that?
that we made it in one piece.
There are two girls in front of us that are not, in fact, in one piece.
Yo,
Sorry.
they're one piece when you put them together. The sun's still nowhere to be seen, but neither Emmy or Rin seem to mind. Hey, all right, we find a
New
spot.
picture.
Find a spot to sit on the grass, and I set the basket down gratefully.
I feel like that should be gracefully.
Yeah, but it's gratefully. Looks like chips,
So,
apple, grapes, and then I don't know.
there's
Cucumber.
a cucumber, two condiments. It looks like maybe ketchup and mustard,
For your
and a
chips.
singular sandwich and grapes.
Why don't they have like those? What are they called? Bento boxes or something?
Yeah, I mean, you can have picnics in Japan too without a bento box. Although I'd rather have a bento box than this random assortment of crap.
And when they drew it, they're just like, oh, whatever, food.
Yeah,
food in
right.
there.
Just hey
Whatever.
guys, if you put food in there, no one's gonna analyze this like assholes.
We find a spot to sit on the grass, and I set the basket down gratefully. I already said that. There's a surprise amount of food prepared. Maybe we're supposed to join by some of Emmy's teammates or something, but it doesn't seem like that much food to me.
I'm starving. Dig in.
Yes, dig into the sandwich
One
and apple.
sandwich.
There's so much
Who's
food.
getting?
There's so much food here, Joe.
All right, guys. Which one of us is getting the mustard and which one of us is getting the ketchup? I need to know.
That's what, somebody gets the sandwich, the apple, and the chips, and then the rest of the people get mustard and ketchup and a cucumber and grapes.
Yeah.
She attacks the food as she had nothing to eat for years. Whoa.
Oh, her eyes.
You couldn't hear it, but there was thunder.
Oh, okay.
I'm just reaching for the food myself when I feel the first drop of rain land on the back of my hand. Uh-oh. Looks like the weather's not going to cooperate with us after all. Emmy glares at the sky as if that alone will hold back the rain. Oh wow,
It's not going to work, Emmy.
She's very angry. I very nearly believe she can do it. It's one heck of a glare.
It had better cooperate. You hear me, Sky? You stop that raining right this instant.
I'd like to see this. I'd like to see Emmy actually saying that. The sky doesn't seem inclined to listen to her, despite the commanding tone she's taken with it. Instead, the rain seems to increase. Rin wrinkles her nose in a distaste at the turn of events.
Regrettable. What do you mean?
Rin shrugs.
I could paint this if I weren't out here. Shame to miss it all. Miss it as all.
You could paint this, the rain?
Yeah, it might be like a good sky painting or something, I guess.
She doesn't seem angry or annoyed about it, just a little disappointed. Emmy laughs in response to Rin's comment.
Guess we should have stopped at the supply store after all, huh?
The rain increases a little more, offended that we haven't fled yet.
Yeah, the rain is real offended.
Despite the warm temperatures we've been enjoying, the rain is rather cold. I wish I'd brought my umbrella. Hey, we should probably head inside to keep dry.
Already pretty wet, Hassan.
Yeah, but we can dry off this way and maybe wait out the storm. You don't want to catch a cold or anything, do you? Amy considers this for a moment. I can tell that part of her wants to stay out in the rain just despite the weather. Unfortunately for her, the weather hardly cares about what we do.
I suppose you're right. Where could we go?
I don't have an answer for her. The area is still pretty new to me. Though I guess I'm slowly getting used to the school itself, the surrounding town remains a mystery. All I know is the art supply store, and that's only because we just passed it. Fortunately, Emmy soon snaps her finger in triumph.
That's it. There's a tea shop nearby. We can have some tea and dry out. No problem. Our tea shop's gonna give us, like, towels?
Um, I don't know what she's thinking.
Yeah, I'm saying here just like... I mean, that'd be pretty cool if the tea shop was just like, here you go, here's some towels.
Yeah, they just keep
But,
towels
like,
on hand all the time.
yeah, well, I mean, they should, right? Because they probably use them to, like, at least clean the tables.
Yeah, you don't want those towels, though.
Okay, one that hasn't been used yet. Or at least been washed recently.
I guess she just means that we can get out of the rain.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Great, you know where it is? No, I don't know where it is. Emmy nods, looking fairly confident.
Sure do. I think.
Aw, man.
Ugh, you two are both hopeless. But it'll be an adventure either way, right?
In the rain. Adventure, huh? Well, I suppose we could use a little adventure. I think as long as we get out of the rain, I'll be happy. Oh, that's right, they were sitting down. The picnic basket is a little lighter now, at least. Well, duh. Lead on. Rain and I follow Emmy as she weaves through the streets with something approaching confidence. That doesn't look like confidence to me.
Now a left here. There! The Shanghai!
Emmy beams triumphantly as she points to the tea shop. It seems fairly crowded inside, a symptom of the sudden rain, I'm sure.
I don't remember the voice they do for her. Welcome, can I...
The librarian?
Yeah.
Well, I will stop for there and you can try to remember. Alright, goodbye.
Bye!